So lately I've been hearing a lot of love and adoration for one of the newer releases from Givenchy Irresistible Nectar. This came out in 2025 last year, and it has three perfumers behind it, Dominique Ropian, Anne Filippo, and Caroline Dumour. Now, when I have smelled the other Givenchy perfumes, nothing wrong with them. They're all, to me, like very soapy, clean, safe, nice, mass appealing DNAs, but I don't think I had ever really liked any of them enough to be like, I don't know, to really get any of them. But I recently was at Ulta and decided to finally give this one a chance because I had not yet smelled Nectar. And this one's actually really, really nice. So let's talk about the note breakdown and another perfume that is already on the market that if you like that one, you probably have a high chance of liking this as well and vice versa. So Irresistible Givenchy is gonna open up with Neroli. In the heart, you're gonna get some roses, and the base, I think, is what is really making people enjoy this fragrance more than some of the other releases from the brand. You get this delicious, delicious gourmand base, some pistachio, some vanilla, some woody notes. It's a fruity floral gourmand or floral fruity gourmand, however you wanna say that. It's got all of that together. The best way that I could describe this fragrance is that to me, it smells like some type of crumbled, powdered macaroon dessert cookie with light, airy, sweet, glazed rose petals mixed in together. So you still get that clean, soapy shampoo vibe from the neroli and the bit from the rose. Well, more so I think from the neroli. But then you also get for some reason it smells like sweetened rose petals. And then you get that delicious gourmand base. So it manages to strike a really nice balance of being sweet, elegant, and clean. And I think that is, and a little bit warm from the base. And I think that is a combination that is very likable and appealing to most people. And I think that's why it is so popular right now. I actually really, really like this one. Now, the other fragrance that I already had in my collection that when I smelled this immediately, I was like, this smells like it could be friends with this other perfume that I have that I also really enjoy for similar reasons. I'm talking about Ariana Grande's Angel's Kiss Love Notes. So listen to the notes for Angel Kiss. This opens up with a rose water gelato. Already we are capturing that similarity of the sweetened rose petal with the gourmandy type of vibe. And then in addition to that, we're gonna get salted amber and dark vanilla. So is it a one-to-one dupe to where I think it would be redundant to have both in your collection? Absolutely not, because this one is darker from the dark vanilla. I feel like that part is richer. And you also, again, you get the amber, which adds a different nuance to it. But I think if you like that overall structure of like a little bit of a sweetened rose petal with this side helping of sweet gourmandiness, I can see you enjoying this one as well. Really beautiful. I think what the Love Notes one is lacking that might make some people like the Irresistible Nectar one even more is that extra soapy, clean, almost fresh feeling. Love Notes feels like it's a bit more, I guess, richer and almost like more nighttime. Whereas Love Notes, I think you can wear, well, you can wear it day or nighttime, but Love Notes, I think because of the neroli opening, it has a little bit of that extra clean, soapy vibe that makes it feel everyday fresh, but still with the other elements of being warm and slightly floral. And you guys know I'm not the floral girly, so for me to say that this is not going to be too crazy floral, but just the right amount of floral and a beautiful blend of the floral with the gourmand, I think it's really nice. So yeah, if you have not yet smelled Irresistible Givenchy Nectar, highly recommend stopping by the counter at your local Ulta. I don't know if it's in Sephora. I got this in Ulta. I'm not sure if it's in Sephora, but definitely in Ulta. Highly recommend checking it out. Longevity also is really good on this one. I've been getting at least 7 to 8 hours of wear, and the dry down for me is probably my favorite part of this fragrance because that's where those gourmand notes live. So the rose and the neroli kind of, dissipate eventually. Not that they're bad, but they eventually go away. And what you're left with is this almost like, again, powdered macaroon crumb topping that is like laced with vanilla and just smells really good. I really like it. Very, very pretty girl DNA. Unique enough to where it's interesting, but not too unique to where it's not still very mass appealing DNA. Very good. Not usually impressed by many designer releases, but this one I think is really, really nice. So yeah, let me know, guys, if you have tried Givenchy Irresistible Nectar, and if you have, what are your thoughts on the fragrance? Have you tried the Ariana Grande one as well? And I will see you guys back tomorrow for our next episode.